One manpower.
One arm power. Saw dude.
Why do they do the mirrors like this?
Dudes, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on the 64 Bug. We're actually going to be showing you how to install some off-road harnesses. We're going to go through and walk you through how we're going to do it on this car, and we're going to show you how we did it on that truck over there. The differences are that one is a 5-point system, whereas this one is 2-point, so this is just a lap belt. But here's what we're running. These are Crows, which is the same harnesses that we're running in that truck. But like I was saying, they're 2-point lap belt. We did the gray with the black latch. Christian actually bought these for me when he bought the mirrors for me. So thank you, Christian. This video is sponsored by him. So we're going to show you how to do it. This car actually didn't come with belts. So the first step is going to be figuring out how to mount these. So what's cool about these Bugs that actually didn't come with belts in them is they came with the ports for it. So if you take a look in here, I already took the port right here out. There's another one up here. So that's the 2 points that you're going to mount to. So I'm just going to take a flat head and get this one out over here. Just unscrew it. These are threaded because it is a threaded port. This one, the lower one down here, was actually plastic. But this one is metal. I don't know why they did that. That's just how it is. So take off that little plastic piece, and if you can see the port, this is a huge shred pitch. This is like 7/8, so we're not going to get a bolt that's a 7/8 bolt to mount some seat belts. So what's really cool is J-Bugs actually makes these little adapters right here. Take a look. We got the 7/8, and then once you can thread this in, and then you actually get a 7/16 bolt, which is perfect. So we got the matching 7/16 bolt right here. This is fine thread if you're going to be doing the same one. I will put this link for these down below if you want to do a similar thing, but it is fine thread, so just keep an eye out on that. We have all coarse thread in that kit over there, so I had to go get fine thread bolts. But what's perfect about this is that on this, check it out. Perfect 7/16 bolt, so it's a perfect fit. Everything lines up, so this install is really easy. It's honestly just a matter of bolting things up. The adapters, I am going to put red Loctite on here, and then I may do anti-seize or just nothing on the actual bolt, but red Loctite on this so we know it's not spinning out of the port on the car. All right, so we got the red Loctite right here. I'm just going to squirt a little bit down on the threads if we can get it to come out. Maybe this one's empty. Yeah, this one's no good.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Good thing.
Next take. Oh,
nope.
No, it's coming through. Here we go. Okay. Squirt just a little bit on there. You don't need a whole lot of this stuff. It's going to stick in there pretty well. So once you've dipped this thing in some red Loctite, it's time to install it. This thing's never coming out. Hopefully, I never sell this thing, so the next owner's going to have to cut these johns out. But throw it in there. Get it started by hand. So just like that, we'll get it started. Thread it in as much as you can until it gets tight. And then we're going to cheat and just use a little impact right here with the 5/8 socket. And buzz it on there. Let it just sit for a couple seconds so things can kind of sit down. And then you should be able to just pull the bolt right out with the impact. And then the actual port will be in there. So just like that, we got the port adapter installed in the car. Like I said, this install is super simple. So now we're going to take part of the lap belt that we're going to install on this side and just get it fed right, how it's going to sit in the car. And then back here, take our bolt and just get it threaded in. If it wants to start threading. Sometimes, you know, things just don't want to work. There we go. Get this. I'm picky, so I'm going to try and match the angle as the other side. Just like that. Get her buzzed. And that's part of your lap belt installed. So that side's done. Now, we literally just need to replicate the thing, but on the outside bolt, and these harnesses will be installed. So we just got the port adapter installed on this side, and now it's time to install the actual belt. Just like the other side, just going to get this thing oriented how you want it, and then set it down. And then now, just route this up. These should go together. The way these work is it's a latch, so you'll open it, slide it through, and then if you can see it, when you pull this up, it actually goes around that, and then locks in place and you're locked in, and then you have just your normal adjustments right here to adjust it to your style. But that's basically how you do it on this car with some kind of lap belt going to a stock mounting point. Now we're going to go over to the truck and show you how we did it with a 5-point harness. So on this truck we're running the Crow 5-point harnesses. The difference between that and the 2-point harnesses, the lap belts over there, is that you're literally being strapped in from 5 different points. So you have one here, one on that side, one that comes up over your crotch, and then 2 that come up over the shoulders. And so we're just gonna have Ryan demonstrate how to put these on real quick.
So you got the far left one, the shoulder, then you got the crotch in the middle, and then the right shoulder, and then the far right one with the clip on the end. Gets all in there, then you
Just
clamp it down, then usually you just cinch them down.
Yep, but we're not going to do that right now because none of them are bolted in, they're just mocked up. But that's what I'm going to. To mount these, we're just using tabs off the roll cage. If you do have a roll cage, do something like that. If not, you might be able to get away with doing stuff on the cab, but there is a whole debate whether or not you're supposed to run 5-point harnesses without a cage. Some say no, which I wouldn't do it, because if you're rolling over with a vehicle without a cage and you have 5-point harnesses on, your body's not going to be able to move if the roof got crushed. So with the roll cage, that shouldn't be a problem, which is why we are running the 5 points. But in something like the Bug, it's a lot safer just to run the lap belts. So that's kind of some of the reasoning behind that. So there's a big, huge debate over that, whether you should run the 5 points or the 2 points. But yeah, we got the tab right here. We have a tab on that side, and then Christian, if you want to zoom in on the back over there, you can see the tube tabs coming off on that side, and that's for the shoulder straps on the passenger side. And then a lot of seats, they'll have little slits right here for you to put the actual seat or the harnesses through. So that's just kind of how that's set up. You kind of get everything clocked. Is there kind of a spot in the back where you want to have the tabs mounted?
Yes, so with the harness straps that come over your shoulders, you want to have the tabs mounted at a 15-degree angle going backwards behind your shoulders. It's just a safety thing that a lot of, especially if you're going to be racing a truck, if you're putting a cage in it, that's something that they do look for with your belts. So just a safe thing to do is 15 degrees at a backward angle from your shoulders, and you should be good.
Yep, and then I also just wanted to mention there's a couple different styled harnesses that you can do. This is the bolt through style. They also make a snap-on style, which you would literally go to some kind of ring or hole, and it would snap over it. But we got all these belts and everything from Kartech, so if you want to check them out to get your harnesses, that's where we got those. I'll leave those in the description. I'll also leave these ones in there. But these are really nice. These are the Crows as well. They just have the padded shoulders, which is super comfy. If you just had something like this, it would kind of wear into you if you're not wearing like a big jacket. If you're just wearing a shirt, this would get pretty uncomfortable after a while. So having the padded stuff is super nice. Yeah, really comfy. Yeah. So if you're looking for these, we'll leave the link down below. Just go check them out at Kartech, and that's where you should be able to get those. So that's going to wrap it up for this install video on the off-road harnesses. If you guys have any questions, just comment down below and we'll be happy to get back to you. But if you liked the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.